morning. Welcome to Local Flavor. I'm Deborah Anderson, and I'm here with my great nieces, Ivy Mink and Scarlett Mink. And the reason is I heard that these episodes were going to first air in October. I knew that my brother could put out a Halloween scary spread that would really shock and amaze you, but he's not available. But last October, I went on a special trip with these girls to Great Wolf Lodge, and we went to the new IKEA in Merriam, Kansas. And we had Swedish meatballs for lunch there, so that's what we're making, right? Swedish meatballs. So I'm gonna get you started with sweating the onions. So Ivy's gonna measure off 1 tablespoon of butter, and I need you to put a pinch of salt in. Yes, cut it. And you put in a pinch of salt with your fingers. Very good. This is a handy little tool because, very good, Scarlett, and you put in the onions too as soon as that's melted. Wait for this to melt and then you're gonna sweat out the onions, remember, like you did? Are you gonna keep cutting?
Yeah.
Okay. We just need 1 for now, but we need 2 later, so get me 1 more, because we'll need it when we make the meatballs. And she loves this tool. It's a safe tool. It's only plastic, but it has
Now do I do that?
little edges that measure 1 tablespoon of butter. And then you cut it with this, and then this is a great one for spreading. The edge is good for spreading.
Okay, so
You want to do your eggs now? Yes, you can. She's also going to try to separate the eggs and the yolks. She's great at cracking eggs. I'd use the corner here, if you can. Okay. And then try to put it in there. I think you can pretty soon put in your onions.
smells like butter.
Did you do good?
Of course, it is butter.
Excellent. Excellent.
Now what?
I'm
Get
just
off my
going to shake
spoon.
it off a little. You did really good.
Stick. So now I do another
I'm going to
egg.
put them in here.
Now another egg.
Yeah, another egg. Get another one. We just need 2. Ooh, this one really wants to stay together. Ugh, look at this. I've never had an egg that's so insistent. Okay, try this one. You did it right. It was the egg.
This thing is moving.
Okay, go
It's
ahead and
creepy.
throw in your onions. And she's going to just saute them until they're clear. And we cut
Yes,
them
ma'am.
really small. Thank you. Now, Ivy, we're going a little out of order because you were excited to do the eggs. Yeah, you can go ahead and put it in there. You did good. We don't need the extra eggs. What we should have put in first is the rice checks. Meatballs usually have bread in them, but
So do I put
who's
that in
gluten-free
too?
in your family?
My mom.
Your mom. So we want her to be able to taste them. So we're going to make gluten-free meatballs and an easy. Yeah, you can wash your hands or wipe them on that. So a good substitute in meatballs is rice checks. They don't have any flour in them, so
It
they're
smells
safe.
so good.
You like onions?
Yes.
That's awesome. So we need 2
Especially on
cups of rice
sandwiches.
checks. If you can eat gluten, you just use 2 slices of bread. You want me to fill it?
And I'll put it in. Do I put it in with the eggs?
Yeah, put it in there with that. Normally we just put the rice checks and milk together.
So,
Pour it in. But they're all going to get mixed up anyway. Are you loving it? How are they looking?
Yep.
Now we also
Especially
need
at
this milk,
McDonald's.
and we're just going to let that set for a minute. Thank you.
still look pretty white.
Yes, you can. Ivy is ready to put in the spices. So we're going to start with a teaspoon of salt.
To fill it all the way
Fill the
up.
wall all the way up. Scarlett, is it burning you? How are you doing?
Fine. This much?
Uh-huh.
Okay, can you put that
And then we need, that's a teaspoon of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper.
that much?
I'd shake it off. Yeah, there, that's good.
Get it.
And then we're going to use allspice and nutmeg, and they both need 1/4 of a teaspoon.
This much?
Uh-huh, just fill it to the top.
That much?
There you go. Did you see how I did it? And then this is nutmeg. These are what I think makes it Swedish instead of like an Italian meatball.
Much.
Nutmeg is so special. It gives it a really nice flavor. Makes it taste foreign to me. Now, are you about ready to start mixing that, you think?
Yeah.
You can put that down. Don't start mixing it yet, though. We
I
need to
won't.
put in the meat. And the meat that we're putting in, we're going to put half ground pork and half ground beef. And it's 3/4 pound of each. So we're going to make about 1.5 pounds of meatballs. You going to pour that in? You don't want to touch meat? You can do it. And Scarlett, remember, if you get those cooked really well, then you can't feel them with your teeth when you bite. Are you having
Can't get
trouble?
them out.
Did I unzip it for you?
Yes, but I can't get it out.
It's okay. Here is 3/4 pound of pork, which is about 12 ounces. Shall we wipe our hands a little bit? Now I think we can turn it on. Are you ready? You want me to do it? Did I plug it in?
No, it's unplugged.
I thought we broke it making other things. And if you're how do you think those are doing?
Good.
I think they're done.
Okay.
Let's stop this for a minute and put in the onions. And I'll do this since it's so hot, okay?
Okay.
And once we get these in, we need to let it mix for a few minutes so that it's really well blended and gets the rice checks all broken up. Rice, it is funny to put rice checks in. Okay, watch out, I don't want to touch you with this hot pan. The stove doesn't get hot, but the pan still gets hot. So we'll put that in, and we're going to go ahead and get it started mixing, and we'll take a short break, come back for the fun part of making the meatballs. Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associates to learn more.
Great news, Next Tech customers. Now you can play Sunday Funday Bingo every week for your chance to win cash prizes and free service. Play along with your bingo cards included in your Next Tech bill, or go to nexttech.com/bingo to print out your own cards. Tune in to Next Tech Local 1 Sunday nights at 6 p.m.
Bingo is brought to you by Genuine Appliance American Mattress, Angels Care Home Health, Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Cedarview Assisted Living, Next Tech Wireless, All Faiths Funeral Chapel, and Better Water. Restaurants, gyms, salons, libraries, and more. Next Tech has over 100 free Wi-Fi hotspots to keep you connected.
Dignity, respect, professionalism, commitment, and fairness are the 5 core values you can expect from All Faiths Funeral Chapel in Smith Center. At All Faiths Funeral Chapel, they consider it an honor to serve you and your family and their community. Built in 2010, their large state-of-the-art facility includes dining and reception hall to accommodate large funeral dinners, even anniversaries and weddings. They also sell customized monuments and offer pre-arranged services. All Faiths Funeral Chapel in Smith Center.
Welcome back to Local Flavor. We didn't have to add anything else to our meatballs. We just let them stir up until they were really blended. And I'm really glad Scarlett did such a good job with the onions because you can hardly see them in here. And you don't want it, you know how meatloaf sometimes has a giant onion in them. We don't really want to notice them. So she's using a scoop, a cookie scoop, to make the meatballs for us. This is Scarlett's job. And Ivy and I are going to roll them and make sure they're tight enough to stick together when we cook them.
Become a meatball.
Because we're going to cook them in the same pan that we sauteed our onions in them. Sauteed our onions in.
I think
I'm going
that'd
to
be
put in
good.
2 tablespoons of butter. It's the butter that Ivy cut for us earlier.
Become a
And I'm just
meatball.
going to have this melted so we can start them when it's...
Can I hold it like this because they don't come out?
Yeah, you can.
Because it's easier. It's easier. Ah,
It goes a lot faster with the scoop though, don't you think?
yeah.
Even it keeps them somewhat uniform in size, somewhat. Now, we first tried Swedish meatballs. You know, I thought we should talk a little bit about IKEA because it was our first time to go to IKEA. There's probably a lot of people who have never been to IKEA. And it's kind of cool that they have this great cafeteria. And the food was not only actually good and not cafeteria food, it was also really cheap. And we loved the meatballs. And they served them with, what'd they have them with? Do you remember?
No.
Mashed potatoes, I think, wasn't it? Because a lot of times I have Swedish meatballs with noodles, but they had them with mashed potatoes and it's just as good. And what do you guys like about IKEA?
That it is ginormous.
I like the play part.
I got lost.
Oh yeah, they have a big plate. Parents can just dump off their kids in the little play area and go shop. Because a lot of times when you're in IKEA, it's a 4-hour shopping excursion. Get them a little fuller, Charlotte.
Okay.
Because it is a big store. The
I
parking lot,
lost.
remember? It was like parking at Worlds of Fun. It was,
I knew it was ginormous. Everything
I
there
was
is
like, where's the
ginormous.
shuttle to the door? And
Everything had a line, a long
it's
line.
a Swedish store. That's why they have Swedish meatballs. And
Yeah.
I loved your princess cake. Do you even remember it, Scarlett?
No.
You don't? I thought we need to learn to make a princess cake, but
I
it's
think I remember it.
really hard. It's like got a white cake and then a raspberry layer, another white cake, and then a creamy custardy layer, and then covered with marzipan and drizzled with powdered sugar and chocolate. It really looked kind of disgusting in the in the counter. But if you go to IKEA, trust me, go ahead and try the princess cake. It's amazing, and it's pink.
Of course it is.
Now, where had we been before we went to IKEA? Do you remember? Where did we go? Why were we in Kansas City?
Great Wolf.
Great Wolf Lodge. Why were we there? Did you guys win it?
No, we just
What is it? Birthday thing.
What?
I believe it was a birthday thing.
A birthday thing?
Yeah.
I thought I heard someone talking about a marble jar. Did that have anything
Yeah,
to do with it?
it was also a birthday thing.
Okay. These girls have a thing where if they're good, they get a marble every day. And if they fill the marble jar full enough, they win a trip to Cold Stone Creamery, or Great Wolf Lodge was on their big one if they filled the whole jar last year.
Our big one this year is the ocean.
The ocean, is that where you're going this year? Do you think you'll make it?
yes.
Do you?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
I
Kind
thought
of.
your dad emptied it out one time
And
Yeah.
then we restarted.
and you had to start over.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put gum on your car seat again, right?
Her fault, not mine. Oh, I love this scoop.
Oh, it's almost done. We've almost got them all. That didn't take very long at all.
But I
You're
love
good.
this scoop.
You do?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Let me have. Just put it in
Scoop.
my hands.
Become a
Got it.
meatball.
Now, I'm gonna put these in
Abracadabra.
a
A
sear.
meatball.
This will take a while.
Here's a tiny one. Little
cook
tiny
these.
baby one.
The first recipe I ever tried of these, it said it would
Done.
take about 7 minutes to brown the meatballs, but it's not true. It takes a long time. And it says brown them on all sides, and
Butter.
they're round, so that takes a long time. So, I'm gonna actually put this on max sear, maximum
Can I take my
temperature, so I can sear them. And I'm gonna put a lid on it
This
when I do
butter is
it,
totally
so that they
melted.
can cook all the way through. What's the matter?
Butter is totally melted. It looks like
Well, we want the butter melted. I put in 2 tablespoons of butter here. If you can get clarified butter, that's always better because the smoke point, it takes down the smoke point so you won't get it, won't be as likely to get the smoke from it. It takes out the milk solids. Oh, sorry, sugar.
it looks like yellow sugar.
But we are just using regular butter because we're just regular people. So,
I'm not regular.
oh, I'm sorry. So I think this will be
Nobody's regular.
Yeah, go ahead and throw some in.
Nobody is regular.
Once we get this filled up, we'll take a short break, and when we come back, I'll have to do them in
Just
2
mean
batches. So
these
when we
with
come back, they'll all be
meatballs.
cooked. And we're gonna put them in a warm crock pot that I have already set on high so that they can stay warm while we make the gravy. So when you come back, you'll get to see them all browned. See you in a bit. Wanna help?
Angels Care Home Health, serving Russell and all the surrounding areas, is a Medicare certified home health agency providing quality skilled nursing services to patients in their homes or wherever they reside.
She takes my blood pressure and listens to me breathe and asks me how I'm doing.
Whatever the need, Angels Care is there to help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Contact Angels Care today for more information on our home health services and how we can help you stay healthy. Angels Care Home Health, we serve patients.
When a storm leaves your home battered and damaged, there's only one thing you can do. Forget all about it. The men in black at AquaShield Roofing and Construction have the skills and knowledge to fix your home so you'll forget the damage ever happened. Along with roofs, they do siding, guttering, insulation, windows, doors, and more. With offices in Hugoton, Oberlin, and Liberal, they're never too far away when damage strikes. When you need to forget about home damage, call the men in black at AquaShield Roofing and Construction.
Make a difficult choice an easy one with Cedar View Assisted Living's knowledgeable and caring staff. Your loved one will be professionally taken care of as they transition into their new community. With movies, holiday parties, planned exercises, and games, residents will have opportunities every day to enjoy their time at Cedar View. Multiple room styles are available, ensuring a just right fit for your loved one. Come see Cedar View Assisted Living for yourself next to Sternberg Museum. The care you need, the home you want.
Did you know?
It's not just water, it's better water.
Better Water Smith Center completes all your hydration needs. They sell Lundy spring systems, including water softeners, reverse osmosis, water coolers, and bottled water. They won't just install your system, they will service and repair it too. Better Water can repair Echo Water systems and all other major brands. They offer softener salt sales and delivery for your convenience. Serving all of Northwest Kansas.
It's not just water, it's better water.
Welcome back to Local Flavor. We've got our Swedish meatballs all cooked and browned and put into our crock pot, and now we're going to make the gravy. I'm going to start the roux because I need to get most of this char out. Hopefully yours will not be quite this charred, but you can live with what you got. You do want some of that flavor in there. We're going to put in a 1/4 cup of, we're actually using cornstarch because if we use flour, that's got gluten in it. So we're making gluten-free meatballs. So our substitute is flour, or for flour is cornstarch. And I'm supposed to put in a 1/4 cup, but I don't think I need quite that much. I'm gonna let it soak up the fats that are left over in there. A roux is just usually flour and fat, but we're using cornstarch. I don't think I need quite 2 minutes. I'm gonna start this and then I'll let you finish it, okay, Ivy?
Okay.
So we have got 3 cups of beef broth, and we're going to add it really slowly so it doesn't lump up too much. Oh, this is going to have little black flecks in it, and it's not pepper.
Put some pepper in.
Put some pepper in? You think that'll hide it?
Why?
It's because I had it on max sear, and I probably really should have only had it on medium high or high. I was in a hurry, so don't get in a hurry. It never ever saves you in the long run.
It smells good.
Does it smell good?
Yeah.
We're also going to put in, you can use either heavy cream or sour cream. We're going to use sour cream. And we need about 1/4 cup. I'm going to let her use a spoon because I'm hoping she puts in more than 1/4 cup. I'm hoping you get heavy-handed, Ivy. And we want this to be about the thickness of gravy, of course. Does it smell good?
Yes, yes it does.
This is probably, I've got it worked in, I'm gonna actually,
It smells like that.
this will be a bad mistake. I feel like I should do it, maybe I'll do it with the water. You never want to put a powder into something hot because it will just gum it up. But I feel like I could put a little more in. So I'm putting it in the cold water. I stopped myself before I made a big mistake. I've done it before, so I know. You'll never get those beaten out. Ooh, it's really boiling now. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pour the rest of this in. A little at a time. Are you ready to start helping? You wanna use your... I'm using this whisk because we're using a stainless steel pan. This is a Cutco whisk, and it's really good at getting the drippings off the bottom. Ours were a little brown drippings. Maybe I should have gone with the nylon whisk. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, you go ahead and start whisking, Scarlett.
Okay.
And Ivy, we're ready for you
Do what?
to put in a spoonful of sour cream. We need about a 1/4 cup. Do you know what that is?
No.
I know. I hope you think it's more than it is.
This much.
Actually, oh my gosh, she's right on the money. That's just about right, don't you think? Good job.
Whisking it up.
And you turn it back
Whisking
up
it
again.
up.
This is really dark gravy. Yours will not be this dark if you don't get in a hurry and use the max sear. But it still smells good, right?
Yeah.
Very
good. Very good.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Especially with that
Do
sour
you guys
cream in
want
it.
to try them when
Sour
we
cream
get ready?
smells so awesome.
When we get ready to taste them?
Yes.
Do you want to try them with?
Yes.
Oh. Do you want to try them with noodles or do you want to try them with mashed potatoes?
Both.
Okay.
Well,
Let's get this back up to a boil. You
Smell
can
of
do this,
sour
but
cream.
if you can do this if you want, but you need to go all the way around. I know you guys kind of doing this.
can I do it?
Yeah, let me move it over closer to you.
Come on, Skylar.
Yeah, that one's really easy to use. It's a really nice whisk. Yeah, you're going all the way around. That's good.
That's not what I was doing.
That's not what I know.
I was just going,
I know. It's okay.
they're going crazy. Make the crazy gravy.
Crazy gravy. It does take a while to get it up to a boil. I'm gonna can I trust you to do this while I go get the crock pot ready?
Yeah.
Boil means bubble.
Now this might be, you're right in between two hot things, so you be really careful.
That good?
It is good. We just need to get it boiling a little bit. See how it's bubbling?
Yeah.
Then we'll lift it up and see how much it drips.
Looks like we're just stew because it's bubbling like that.
Bubble. Say it. Say bubble, bubble, boiling.
Bubble, bubble, boiling, rubble. Like this. Put it in and it explodes.
I'm a winner.
I'm gonna get your noodles on a plate so that you'll be ready to taste them.
I have a new an overflow.
Okay, now it's pour.
It's boiling pretty good.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
There's sour cream.
Ivy, do you want potatoes or noodles?
Noodles, please.
And Scarlett wants a both. Are you guys being safe?
A large amount of noodles and a small amount of potato.
Okay. Okay, I think we're doing good. I'm gonna turn it down low and I want you to go all the way around the pan.
All the way around the pan. Let's go in all the way around the world. I just made that
Okay, are we ready to pour it in?
Yep. Water latte.
Can you take off that lid for me?
The lid.
Yep. We're just gonna pour this right on top of the meatballs and they're all cooked. So we won't need to do anything else. This will be, I think they're better if you let them set a while, of course, just so they can absorb some gravy.
That pan is super burnt.
But it's not necessary. Your pan is burnt?
No, that pan is
I
burnt.
know. It's gonna take some work to clean. I'm gonna need some barkeeper's friend, I think. Do you wanna put them on your noodles?
Yes.
You wanna serve them up yourself? Okay, you got plain noodles.
We're going to move my noodles
Do I put
back.
them on top?
Uh-huh. Are you having trouble?
No.
Is that enough noodles to
I just
for
want
taste?
uno meatball.
Or are you gonna have a full lunch? There you go.
I want uno
Wait, you
meatball.
better- What about your sister? Just one? Uno?
Uno.
One? You Spanish kids
Uno.
that know Spanish. I wish I knew it. I'm not that good.
She said she wanted.
I only know as much as they teach you on Sesame Street, but only 70s version Sesame Street.
Uno meatball. Uno
Here's your fork.
Uno meatball.
Who wants to taste first? You can go ahead. You want to? Okay. Is it hot? You think it's gonna be hot?
Judges 1, 2, and 3.
I'm gonna try the
Three is me.
noodles after
Noodles
the
first.
meatball.
You can try yours at the same time. They're plenty browned.
Texture 100%.
Yeah, I think we
Smell,
did better on the texture than the last time we did
100%.
them.
Look 100%.
Good.
Taste
What do you think?
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Might not be good.
99.5.
99.5. What did we do wrong this time?
Nothing.
Nothing.
For the meatballs, 99 is the biggest number.
Now they taste different than Italian meatballs because of the nutmeg and the allspice. It really gives them a little bit
Of
of
course.
Scandinavian flair. So I love them. I think I used to like them with noodles better, but mashed potatoes are good.
Wait a second. 100%.
So what do you think, Ivy?
Good.
Good. So you
Amazing.
need to try yours. I know they'll turn out a little bit better than ours did, but ours are already really good. See you next time on Local Flavor.